Hello everyone, this is MopBot. This is the PentaCraft server, and this is episode 4. And to start off today's episode, I'm going to be working over here by the cow farm. I did this in the last episode, and next I'm going to be working on this wall here. Now, I've already got my materials on me, so I'll get started right away. I'm going to start by going the red line like this. I actually need birch wood for this, here we go. And we're going to go up like this, and then red clay down like this. Then we're going to do the same thing right here with, there we go, birch wood like that, and red clay like this. There we go. So that was nothing big, but here we go now for the main part of it. We're going to take this line of red right here, all the way across, like so. And then we're going to go up here with birch wood and do the same thing that we just did on the bottom. Now, one thing that I've learned when building is never keep a wall flat. Always have some kind of indentation like you see here. So what I'm going to do is kind of get rid of this row like this. And then actually don't have any stone brick on me. So I'm going to go get some of that and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've actually got some supplies, you can see I'm not in my base yet. And the reason for that is I've done a little bit of work off camera. And I have gotten glass all over the ravine. I've fallen in there countless times, so I finally just said glass goes on top of it, and I don't want to fall in there anymore. So one thing I just gotta be really careful of is not to really walk on here much, especially at night, because if a creeper comes up behind me, there's gonna be a large hole. Glass is a very small blast resistance, and it wouldn't look pretty. So I didn't do that on camera because I figured it'd be pretty boring just to watch me placing glass. So that's what I've done, and we're gonna go back into the cow farm now and work on that hallway. Alright, so now that I've got stone bricks here, we're gonna start off by going like this, and then we're gonna go back a block and place some quartz blocks, and then corner stone bricks like this. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So that's stone brick, stairs, and then back to quartz and more of these stone brick stairs there. So now that I've got some glowstone also, I can go back like this, 2 blocks, and then place the glowstone in there. And we're going to grab some quartz stairs and place this like so. So this is the main kind of section that I'm going to be going for. I'm going to continue this all the way down the hallway, and I might use that on this side too. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do about this first though. So that's a little kind of design that I've done for this episode, and I will meet up with you in a bit. I'll probably be doing either the floor or the stairs or maybe something over here. Alright, so I figured out what I'm going to use for the floor, and that is light gray stained clay. And the reason for that is because it is a real mellow color, and it really kind of matches the outside. We've got the flower biome going, and then we've also got this kind of pale birch wood right here, as well as the sand over there. So I think this can match real nicely. It won't make the floor stand out too much. And one other thing that I've noticed is a lighting bug. Now, I don't know if this, I call it a lighting bug, but the stair is actually blocking this glowstone from emitting any kind of light. Now, it looks like it's bright, but if I destroy this torch here, you can see it lights up the side of the stairs, but it doesn't really give it out to any of the rest of the room. So what I've come up with is to get rid of these 2 planks here and put glowstone like this. So now if I break this torch, it looks like the light's coming off from here, even though it really isn't. So let's destroy that one too. So I do have the glowstone behind here, I don't really need this one over here. And then I'm going to use the same kind of stained clay for the ceiling. So if I just finish up this area over here, we'll go up here. It starts right here. And we'll just go right along like this and destroy all this cobblestone and place in some clay. So just go right like this. And then clay. And I'm not sure if this is what I'm going to use for the staircase too. It probably will be, but I'm going to worry about that in a little while. That might even be next episode, but I definitely will be back here next episode, and I do believe this is all I'm doing for today. So, I do have something else to do, I guess, in my base. I might put it in this hallway, I might not, but I'm going to go gather some supplies and pick out an area for it, and I'll meet up with you then. Okay, so in digging out the next part of my base, being careful not to give away what it's going to be yet, I broke my shovel, and I now have a diamond shovel, but I need 30 levels to enchant it, so I thought this would be a good time to show you a project that me and Corp had worked on, and this was in his world tour. A link to that will be in the description. But basically how this works is he found a mine shaft and a cave spider spawner. So then we hollowed out this area, and when the spiders spawn out of there, they drop into this water and they come over here. Cave spiders are half a block tall by 1 block fat, which means that they can't fit through here. But since this doesn't attach to anything, I can stand down here and kill them. So it's a somewhat efficient XP farm. And I mean, I got level 4 just in the few seconds that I was talking to you. But I'm going to go get level 30, and I'll meet up with you in a bit. Alright, so now that I've hit level 30, I have 2.5 stacks of string from that, as well as 41 spider eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and enchant this shovel. Come on, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Efficiency 4, soak touch 1. Okay, I'll take that. That's a perfectly fine enchantment. Efficiency was really what I wanted on there. Efficiency would have been unbreaking would have been nice, but I'm happy with soak touch. Because now I have grass. There we go. And this is an insanely fast mining shovel. Holy cow. Watch this. Bye, grass. Bye. Wow. I am going to enjoy this. This will really help me a lot with digging out the area for my base. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing in that next area of my base is a pumpkin farm. And this is the kind of module that I'm going to be going for. I had 1 pumpkin that I turned into 4 seeds, so I will be doing 2 on each side of the room. And this minecart hopper down here should pick up most of the drops and then drop them into a chest. But like I said, I'll have 4 modules of this with 1 minecart on either side of the room, 2 modules on each side, picking these up and then running them into a single chest in what eventually will be my storage room. So the reason I like this design is I'm right below water, so I don't really want to go too much higher. I could have taken this piston and put it up here and then make this redstone dust here with a block on top of this repeater here, but then I'd be interfering with water, and water and redstone just don't mix well. So this is what I'm going to be going for, and I'm going to go back on the server now and get building it. Alright, so now that I've expanded this hallway, I have also added a little room here for the pumpkin farms, and this is what I was talking about with the 2 on either side. And I've got the first module built here. I do not have the rail in yet. I'm going to wait till I have all these built. But this is how it'll look inside the room. So to go ahead building this, you're going to want to go with 3 dirt blocks like this, and then your pumpkin seed goes here. And then you need a redstone block right here with dust on top of it, and a repeater facing into this block like that. Then you're going to want to take a piston and go against the back wall, and then take some other type of block and go blocks here, here with redstone dust on top of it, and finally here. And I just realized I was actually using orange stained clay in this one, but I'll change that back in a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat the other two, the 2 on the other side, and I'll meet up with you when I'm done. Alright, so I've done a bit more work on the room now. I got the rest of the pumpkin modules in place, as well as these entrance pillars. And I'm not sure if I like them like this, or if I'd rather do stairs here and here. This one will be facing up and this one will be facing down. And the reason for that is because right here it just seems very, very blocky, as opposed to right here, where you have this nice middle ground where it just kind of goes smoothly back into this glowstone. Over here you have the foreground and the background, but like I said, you have no middle ground, just very blocky. Aside from that, I have done this glowstone up here to get proper lighting on these pumpkins, seeds, and I have done, I think that's it. I already showed you this entrance. So in the next episode, I'm hoping to do these back walls here, here, there, and there, as well as the floor and ceiling. And I may do this back wall also, but this is going to be very tricky to work with because there's water behind it. So I would assume that most of this is going to be done in between episodes. But anyways, guys, this has been MopBot, and I'm out.